the U Sports Report, New Mexico. We're here to give you everything you need to know in the sporting world. All right, so baseball is coming up. That's right. Next week is opening day and opening night. Baseball, it's a sport that a lot of people love. You love going to the ballpark. You love grabbing yourself a brewski, a dog, sitting up and watching the game. But there's a problem. Baseball is now the fourth most popular sport in America. It once was America's pastime, but no longer. The NFL wins. Coming second is college football. Coming third is the NBA, and then baseball is coming in fourth. Now look, I am not necessarily a huge baseball fan. While I appreciate the game and I respect the players, I'm not tuning in so much to watch the game. So what does baseball have to do? They need to make it spicy. They need to add things that we would want to watch the game for.
But let me ask you this. What's not spicy enough about Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, Big Papi, big plays? Baseball's got a lot of intensity and a lot of exciting things.
Baseball is exciting in certain ways. Look, we had Jose Bautista with the bat flip, putting Toronto into the playoffs. That was an absolutely exciting game. It's an exciting time. But there's a problem with baseball. The season is too long.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. The season is way too long. They're supposed to be the boys of October, but the World Series isn't wrapping up until November. And I got to be honest with you, and you raise your hand and let me know if you agree. In November, you're tuning into college football and the NFL. You're not paying attention to baseball. It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy. That doesn't remind you of the summertime in a really nice ballpark. Yes, it does get a little bit colder in October, but those are the classic moments. 1977, Reggie Jackson, Yankee Stadium in October. Come on, baseball, you got to get it right. Shorten the game to 162 games. How about 140 games? Give the players a little bit of rest. You won't see so many pitchers being lost to Tommy John surgery and so many injuries happen. You would see the game even up. And also something that I'd like to see, I'd like to see amazing double and triple plays. That's right. Look, it's really tough for a player on the third baseline to snag a ball and wing something over to the first baseman to get him out. But let's do it with a little bit of flair. Now, the one thing I do enjoy, we have seen some behind-the-back double plays. I'd like to see a couple somersault double plays, some backflip double plays.
That would be something to see.
How many guys are hitting the ball absolutely out of the park? Absolutely. I mean, not just into the stands, but out of the park. Baseball really needs to pick it up when it comes to that because the game can be boring. Now, while pitching dominates, and it's wonderful to watch, offense needs to come through from time to time. We can't rely solely on the Bryce Harpers and the Mike Trouts. We need to open it up a little bit and get us fans in there. Football's offering us excitement a mile a minute. Baseball is moving at a snail's pace. Baseball.
With OBJ, we've got some Jarvis Landrys. We've got some big names in the NFL and in college football making big plays, like you said. So I guess I can see your point. Baseball does need to step it up just a little bit, be a little bit more exciting, and maybe a little bit shorter.
Maybe a little bit shorter. Look, football owns Saturday with college. They own Sunday with the NFL. Baseball, you have the rest of the week. You start off, it's tough. Everyone is excited for opening weekend, but then you got the NHL playoffs. You got the NBA playoffs, and you got the NFL draft. You're going to have to do something to really make a mark and an imprint in the game. Will baseball finally get rid of some of these unspoken rules that Bryce Harper talked about? Pitchers, oh, they didn't like the way a guy trotted around the bases when hitting home run. Well, look, if I hit a home run on you, I'm going to trot around the bases. If you don't want me to trot around the bases, strike me out. That's how it goes. If you can't do that, tough on you. I don't want to come up and face any chin music the next time I'm in the batter's box because I showed you up. Some of these archaic, unspoken rules from baseball need to absolutely change. They need to catch up with the times a little bit, I think.
I think so. I think watching it on TV doesn't give the exact wow factor of being in the stands. However, with football, it's almost like you said, a colder season, a lot more difficult to want to get outside, be out in that intense weather to watch your favorite team. It's just as fun to watch it from home. Baseball doesn't have that electricity on the television.
Exactly. Baseball is running short on electricity. They're going to need a shock to the system if they want to step up and move on up. Okay, that's it at the U Sports Report. For Kimbry Temple, I'm Khalil. We'll be seeing you guys in a couple days, and keep your eye on this network.